What do you think about vaccination? Is it sufficiently effective?
Well, I mean, the current vaccines related to COVID, actually they have been shown from the clinical trials to be quite effective in terms of reducing COVID-19 disease and disease severity. And that's also what were the vaccines designed for. In that aspect, I think that yes, when it comes to the vaccines, they have shown also good efficacy, but yet, as I mentioned before, there is uncertainty when it comes to reducing or not the transmission. And in this regard, it's very important that for the general public to have a good communication with regard to vaccine efficacy in terms of reducing disease severity and morbidity. And as a public health person, as a person who works in epidemiology, I advise to everyone take the vaccine. I don't think that should be taken mandatory. On the other hand, I think that the priority should still be the people who did not have natural immunity, people who have a comorbidity or they are at a certain age group that a SARS-CoV-2 infection could pose at risk their health status.
Are infections at all possible outdoors in fresh air?
Well, of course it is possible, but we know that the risk is very, very low compared to indoor areas. And actually what we see in the summer, we see that the transmission almost in most countries is low compared to winter. And one of the potential explanations is because people spend more time outdoors. And that's also a message we need to give to the public. Yes, please try to spend more time in the outdoor areas, because there the risk of transmission is much lower, and of course to avoid gathering in huge numbers, especially if that happens in indoor areas.